Fire element, take action wants to come out, but it didn't come out. It kind of stayed in. So something you are maybe resisting taking action on. Fire would be something you're passionate about. So either now or I guess in the future. We have witches, boots, stability. So whatever this is would give you stability. They're also like, I feel like they're saying, what's that saying? Like, pick up your bootstraps or whatever, like work, like take action, like do the work. Because isn't that saying something about like, I don't know how it goes. Something about your bootstraps, right? Your magical bootstraps. Like put the work in here because it's going to bring you stability, whatever this is. So don't resist it. It'll be something you're passionate about. Take action. It'll bring you stability. I don't know. Or like put on your kind of giving me like what was the movie with Wizard of Oz where her like boots were sticking? I don't know why I don't know, you're afraid. You're afraid to do this. Or if this isn't right now, could be into the future, but it would make more sense that it's something that you're right now, you're not taking action on that could give you stability. Maybe something when it comes to spell work, manifestation, witchy stuff. I don't know. Something where it says death watch beetle. Maybe you're afraid of, maybe you're literally afraid for your safety to do this though. So let's say it is something witchy. Maybe, you know, you had a past life as like a witch, and because it brought death in a past life, you're afraid to put yourself out there as a witchy person, maybe. Because we have death watch, beetle, fear with witches, boots, and then I got like this, you know, thought of Wizard of Oz where the house falls on her or something. Maybe you're afraid of physical danger in regards to like putting yourself out there as a witch, or maybe it's just like in your subconscious and you're not realizing, so maybe it makes you hesitant to put yourself out there, but on your consciousness you don't realize that that's what's happening because maybe this happened in a past life. So there's something like in your subconscious that's kind of, because, you know, people have been persecuted for being quote unquote different, magical, witchy, whatever, because everybody demonizes that incorrectly, falsely. So whether this is literally being a witch or just manifesting, or I don't know, maybe there's some kind of action you're resisting taking out of fear. So their advice to you is to get out in nature and ground yourself. It says get grounded, earth element. You know, and earth is about stability. So we go back to this card that says stability. So like earth, I don't know what placement you are. I'm a Taurus, so we are about stability and usually making wealth and stuff like that. So I do feel like this is like whatever this action would be. We have climbing a rose bush. It would help you climb the ladder of success. And this says consequences. So it will give you good consequences. You know, holy fucking shit. This is funny because this is a practical magic deck, but this is Midnight Margarita's card right here. And it says truth. So I feel like this is about you putting yourself out there and being your authentic self, speaking your truth. And it could be about, you know, talking about magic and things like that. Things that in the past people would have literally feared for their life. I do feel like there's this undercurrent behind the scenes. Like I said, maybe in a past life you were somebody who is into spiritual shamanism or witchcraft or whatever. And because people, they fear what they don't understand, they literally did hurt people. So I feel like there might be some kind of past lineage, DNA, us, you know, or your soul or something like that that's afraid, physically afraid. And maybe you feel like in order to like put yourself out there, you'd have to like get drunk, you know? Something about telling your truth, your authentic truth. And it's like if you did this, it would actually help you climb the ladder of success here. It would be a positive consequence. But you're like fearing like literal, even though it might not be in your consciousness, you're like fearing, you know, actually getting hurt from putting yourself out there. Like I said, could be in your subconscious from past lives. Take time to breathe out, also stayed in the deck. So you're even resisting meditating. So I guess this is encouragement. And for now, meditate. Okay, nothing will come of the situation when it comes to fear. Take time to meditate on how you can trust the guidance, that this time nothing will come of it, that you're protected because you are, you know, in this position of being a chosen one, that this, whatever this is part of your duty, or not your duty. Well, yeah, I mean, it's your duty, but you don't have to, you have free will, but yeah, it's what your soul wanted to do. Let the moon be your guide on the bottom here. So take time to breathe out and meditate, follow your intuition, and know that this time nothing will come of it in a negative way, only positive consequences. Climbing the ladder of success here. Speaking your truth. Okay, so let's see what else. So yeah, that could be part of the reason why you're hesitant to put yourself out there, like I said, because in a past life, maybe something did actually happen to you and now you're afraid. Because again, with this witch's boot, I'm getting like Wizard of Oz, where it was a witch that was crushed under, it's actually the Wicked Witch, right? But crushed under the house. And maybe in a past life, you used your shit for bad, or maybe people thought you were wicked and they hurt you. And we have Frog Princess. Heed wise counsel, listen. So yeah, I mean, a little bit of this, like, you're resisting. Maybe there is a part of you that even if you're doing it, you're kind of somehow resisting believing the intuition, believing the messages you get. And then Frog Princess, I feel like this also is about your love life. Like, what happens when you kiss the frog? It turns into a prince. So your masculine is right now a frog, but if you do the work, would turn into the masculine prince later on, right? But she's got this black choker on. So again, your truth. So this could even be about you speaking your truth. Well, I feel like by doing your soul purpose, it would help with your twin flame journey. So you're feeling held back, and she's wearing a red-orange dress, but we're back to take action on your fire element, your passions. It could be about speaking your truth when it comes to love, but with the fear and everything I was getting there, I feel like it's a little more about doing your soul purpose. However, it could be both. Take time to breathe out. So definitely go meditate, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like this nothing will come of the situation is like your fear. Like nothing will come of, well, also nothing will come of it if you don't speak your truth. Like nothing good, but nothing bad will come of it. You're protected. Heed wise counsel, listen. So they're like encouraging you, like don't hold back, don't resist. Follow your passion, speak your truth authentically, whether that's in love or your soul purpose, I guess. I don't think the take action is about love, though. I think that's soul purpose. Mermaid in a koi pond. Rediscover your individuality. Yeah, be authentic. In a koi pond, kois are like lucky. These goldfish are like lucky, right? So you're a mermaid in a koi pond. And a mermaid is somebody who is balanced. You know, she's got half water. She lives in the water, which is her emotions, but also ground on ground. Okay, so become the dragon, it says. Become the dragon. So speak your truth, be authentic. Butterflies in gloom. After sadness, happiness and hope return. So maybe you were sad in the past, but you're a butterfly. You're in transformation, which is also what we were getting with like Frog Princess, right? So like your love life, your masculine will be in transition when you kiss it, metaphorically here. After sadness, happiness, and hope return. 2-2 on the bottom. So that is balanced love. So we are talking about love as well, but I think as far as the fear of truth, we were talking about doing your soul purpose. 41 breaks down to 5. So again, change, transformation, transition. You need to do all this in order for the transition to take place. Fiona and the unicorn. So I'm always saying unicorns are rare, twin flames are rare. So that's there. It says the gift of sacred sight. So the unicorn, the horn here is like the third eye, right? So again, we're back to meditating and trust your intuition. You have the gift of sacred sight. 29 is 11, manifesting, but 9 not there yet. 2, balanced love, lots of 2s. So this is about the goal of getting to the point of balanced love. However, I think some of that stuff was fear of taking action toward your soul purpose, because that's what will also help you get in alignment with the twin flame situation. Artemis of the forest. Now you are independent and free. So get out in nature. 32, to bring in the change. Focus on your independence and your freedom and, you know, detaching from the outcome. We're always saying, like, detach to get them back. 3 is get in alignment with 2 again, balanced love. A beautiful little worm. Take care of yourself. 17, new beginnings, good luck, abundance coming in. But you need to keep taking care of yourself here. Get out in nature, meditate, embrace your individuality, embrace your independence, your individuality here, and speak your truth. You are unlike anyone else with butterflies. 35 breaks down to 8, 5 big changes, getting in alignment. Your contradictions and complexities are interesting. So you might have things about you that are contradictory, very complex, but they're actually very interesting if you just let out the real you. Speak your truth. So a lot of this is about being authentic when it comes to, not being afraid. And again, that is when it comes to your physical well-being as well. Little wolf girl, it is all right to be alone for now. So again, part of this journey is before getting into union, becoming independent. We had that. Learning to love your alone time, your hermit mode with the big moons. 1 and 8 is 9. You're not done with the shadow work yet. 9. In order to get the 1, the new beginning and the abundance. Little wolf girl, it's kind of like werewolves. We got a lot of transition energy here. A twist in the tail. Okay, so there might be a twist coming in the begin in this path that you don't expect, a change. So this is definitely all about transition, transformation. We knew that, but there might be a twist in the storyline, something you don't expect. But she's got a lot of red. I mean, she's white, so she is, she's purified herself. She's this earth angel. But there's these red outlines, so passion, love, like lusty passion. So probably if this is, regarding the love situation, there might be a twist. Maybe you're going to meet somebody else, or I don't know, something, or maybe you get to the point where you don't even think it's going to happen anymore. I don't know. There's going to be some kind of twist, a change you did not see coming, but it's going to be good luck. 34, which breaks down to 7, good luck. 3 is getting an alignment. Your angels are near helping you with this. Just keep working on yourself, because it's going to lead to climbing the ladder of success, good things, stability with, some kind of soul purpose, stability with your love life. But there's going to be some kind of twist. I don't know what the twist will be. In fact, I'm probably not supposed to tell you. They probably want you to be surprised, but I don't think it's a bad surprise though. So just something you don't see coming. Maybe they don't want you to see it coming. Just knowing that, that is how the divine seems to like to work. The divine seems to like to take what we want and kind of make it even better, really. Put a twist on it. We think we want one thing, and Spirit's like, I got better for you, honey.